Hey, what's happening? Rise here on Nalyo Gaming. In this video, we're going to be checking out Murder Mystery Machine on PlayStation. We're jumping right in. Alright. Continue game, new game. Go with new game. Episode 1. Alright, from William Merrick. Sent Thursday to Cassandra Clark. Cadet Clark, your excellent performance throughout the academy these past 24 months has gone unnoticed. You have ranked in the top percentile of graduates, and it is my pleasure to offer you your first position within DCPD. You'll be stationed at the District Crime Agency, DCA, working out of Police Plaza as a junior detective alongside Detective Nathaniel Huston. Further details will follow. We have no doubt you will prove to be a valued asset to the DCPD. Best wishes, Captain William Merrick. Sweet. We got our first job. DCA headquarters, Police Plaza, 6 p.m. What do we have here? Okay, left thumbstick. Nate, introduce yourself. X to advance. You must be Detective Nath Hudson. You must be lost. Cassandra Clark. Hi. I don't usually get visitors down here. I'm from the academy. It didn't work out well with the last intern. Maybe ask someone from upstairs. They didn't tell you? I'm your new partner. I don't need a partner. I'm sure you don't. It's always good to have another pair of hands, though, isn't it? Look, Clarissa, the District Crime Agency isn't where anyone goes to start their career. This is where they bury you. Cassandra, but call me Cass. I was top of my class with degrees in criminology and sociology. Class, how many hours on the job? Geez, do yourself a favor and go back upstairs and tell them you're wasting your time and mine. I'm sorry my presence bothers you, Detective, but I've been handpicked for this job. Really? Because I just walked in off the street. I didn't come here to cause problems. I came to help. I want to learn everything there is to know. If you really need to be here, go and don't cause problems over there. This isn't kindergarten. I don't have time to hold your hand. Great. You won't need to. Okay. Use L1 and R1 to rotate the camera. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Zoom. L2, R2. Interact with the MMM to access your current case. Okay. Murder Mystery Machine. Okay. Now we can figure out what the heck this game is all about. The Lamb and the Tiger. Choose an unlocked crime node to start an investigation. Scene 1-1. Location, Daniel's residence. To start X to start investigation. Okay. Loading. Scene 1-1. This is interesting. Okay. I like interesting. I guess this must be Frank Daniels. It is. I recognize him from the TV. Who called it in? The neighbors said they heard a gunshot around 7:30. My mom voted for him in the last local election. You know, he wanted pay raises for cops. Good night, sweet prince. Did they give us anything else to go on? That was it. So how about it? How about what? You wanted to work the DCA. Have at it, partner. Whoever did this wasn't taught to clean up after themselves. There's a lot of potential physical evidence lying around. Your objective is shown at the bottom of the screen at the beginning of each case. These can be found again later. Complete objectives to progress through the episode, okay? Current objective, collect evidence and submit murder weapon, okay? Alright, evidence, murder weapon. Alright, what do we got going on? Okay, we got an open window. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Just got a prompt. Frank Daniels. This is the workspace, which shows pieces of evidence gathered. Gathering evidence from the items and suspects will help build a picture of the story. Okay. Oh. This is awesome. It's like... Yeah, this is cool. It's like one of those pegboards when you're really solving a crime. Like you see in the TV shows and movies. You can watch videos again in the menu. Here's all the evidence you found on Frank Daniels' body. But before we take a closer look, let's find some more evidence. Press square to toggle between the workspace and the crime scene, okay? Square. Okay, that toggles in and out. Okay. Whoa, whoa, does this guy have blood on his eyebrow? Oh no, that's his eyebrow. Oh, looks like blood on his eyebrow. Alright, so let's talk to partner here. Can we talk to our partner? No? Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we got evidence to letter opener. Okay. Okay. Letter opener. Ooh, gun. 9mm handgun. Okay. You now have enough evidence to identify the murder weapon. The icon shows unsubstantial evidence that may need supported. Highlight bullet wound and press X. Okay. If you make a mistake, you can break the link by pressing X on it. Okay, so let's see. So we want to do this to this, and then we want to... No, this is good. I don't want to break that. That's right. Letter opener, blood on carpet, bullet wound. Maybe? Maybe. You can also organize the workspace to make it neater. Toggle between a link and organize with R1. Now when you press X on a node, it will follow the cursor. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So put that here. Okay, while in organized mode, you can select multiple nodes by highlighting a node and pressing L1 to add it to the selection. Okay. What am I doing here? While in organized mode, you can select multiple nodes by highlighting a node and pressing L1 to add it to the selection. Now press X. Will allow you to move both. Okay, that's kind of neat. That's intuitive. I like that. Press square to toggle between the workspace, okay? We have the weapon, but there's more evidence to find, okay. Open window. Blood on the glass, okay. Blood on the carpet. All right. Close window. Each scene asks you to answer a series of questions related to who, what, when, where, when, and how of the case. For instance, who is the killer? Some questions may have multiple answers. For instance, there may be 2 weapons that can be attached to a single what node. The slots show the number of expected answers. When you've filled all the slots, the forward button is unlocked. Choose this if you are happy with Okay, you should only submit substantiated evidence. If you are trying to submit a Y node with no supporting evidence, try linking evidence to remove the question icon. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, moving the cursor over the panel on the right will reveal the crime scene objective again, so you can access this at any time. To complete a crime scene, you must submit answers, okay? Okay. For an objective, collect all evidence. What? Okay, so what? Notice the icon on 9mm handgun. This indicates it has been selected as an answer. Select the forward button to submit. Submission. Are you sure you want to make this submission? Yes. Success. 100 out of 100. A plus. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. ECA headquarters, police plaza 838. That only took us 2 hours? Holy smokes. How long will it take the lab to check the gun for fingerprints? Forever. And how about testing the blood? Blood on the broken glass probably belongs to our killer. Eternity. So what do we do next? I don't know. If only we had someone who was handpicked by the Academy to help us. Alright, let's talk to his wife. I'd been keen to know where she was when all this was going down. Busy at the funeral parlor right now. How about we check out his office? Thank God Cassandra and her top grades are here to guide us. Lead the way. Okay. Coffee? Sure. Get caffeinated real quick. Did she chug it? Chug it. Chug it. She sure did. Alright, scene 1, 2. Location of Frank Daniels' office. Investigate. Choose it unlocked. Okay. It's got me interested. Frank Daniels' office. So, these are the corridors of power. Not much to write home about. At least it's not a basement. Touche. Okay, find a suspect and potential motive for the murder. Vote. Hi, I'm Detective Clark. How is she How is she a detective right out of the academy? Don't they usually have to like be on the beat for a little bit? Interesting. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how that all works. Alright, so I was told this is where I could find Frank Daniels' secretary, Miss Rubino. Miss Rubino, hello. I'm sorry, Miss Rapino. Please call me Nadine. Nadine and I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you. It's just such a shock. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about Frank? Of course, whatever I can do to help. Ask about Nadine and Frank's relationship. Ask about Frank's character. Ask about Nadine's alibi. That'll be all for now. Let's go with character first. What was Frank like, basically? Kind, caring. He was an old school gentleman holding doors. Okay, new evidence unlocked. Okay. He was a workaholic, never took a break, never out of the office, meaning I was never out of the office. Ask about their relationship. Okay. How was your relationship? I've been his secretary for just over 3 years, and as far as the office is concerned, I was across everything. As you can imagine, he was a very busy man. How was your relationship outside of the office? Ooh, detective, I barely have time to wipe my kids' noses before they go to school. Never mind socialize with my boss. Okay. Alibi? Where were you last night? Am I a suspect? We're just looking to establish who was where and when. I was at home with my husband and the kids. Taco Thursday. That'll be all for now. Thanks. Thank you for your time, Nadine. If you don't mind, we'll continue. Of course. If you need anything, just ask. Okay. Time of death, 7:30 p.m. Nadine Rapino. Frank's secretary, home with family. Shot at home. Frank Daniels, workaholic. Okay. What do we have here? Kind of like finicky. You got to be like in the right place. Daniels leads in polls. Okay, it's a newspaper. All right. We got new evidence from that. Newspaper, People's Politician. Daniels leading in rivals in polls. Angry about Daniels' views on handguns. Okay, so somebody's mad about handgun law. Or gun law, I should say. Frank schedule. Okay, Thursday. Campaign finance calls 9 a.m. 6 p.m. Water treatment, ribbon cutting, black tie dinner 7 p.m. to late. Okay, that's where he was. Frank schedule, black tie event. New dialogue unlocked. Okay. With her or him? Let's go to him first. Ask Nate about timing of that event. You said the shooting took place around 7:30, right? That's what the neighbor said, yeah. There's an event in Daniel's schedule starting at 7 last night. That means he didn't go to the event. I wonder why not. Good find? I'm not done yet. Okay. Daniels didn't go to an event. Workaholic. So a little short skirt, eh? Nadine, do you mind if I ask you some questions, okay? Ask about the event marked in the diary. We had Frank marked down for an event last night around the time of his death. It was the opening of the new water treatment plant. It's a big deal. Lots of jobs. Everyone was expecting Frank there. Pressed, his opponents. It had been arranged weeks before. He was shot at home when he was supposed to be at the event. Did you know why he wasn't going to the show? Or did you know he wasn't going to show? Yes, when he left the office around 6, he told me he'd changed his mind about the event and was going to stay home. He said he didn't like the optics, being seen applauding the incumbent in the middle of a campaign. Did that sound believable to you? I said it myself 3 weeks ago, but it was smart of Frank to do it last minute, you know? Have people asking some questions about why Frank Daniels changed his mind about attending instead of just letting the governor pat himself on the back. Frank always had a good instincts about how to steer the narrative or the conversation. Ask if he had enemies. That'll be it for now. Ask if anyone else knew Frank was at home. Enemies. Time he worked for Frank, did he have any enemies? Anyone out to get him? No, nothing like that. Certainly no one would want to kill him, but Frank was a politician. He had plenty of people who disagree with him. For example, he was no friend of the gun lobby. That's the second time they mentioned that. What was Frank working on? Somehow in between his work on the Water Commission, his tax policies, the support for free high school lunches, we were running a campaign. Okay. New evidence. Ask if Nadine, or ask if anybody else knew he was home. I wasn't to answer questions from the press till after the event, and I didn't tell anyone else. Okay, that'll be all for now. Thank you for your time. Okay. So, angry about Daniel's views on handguns. Pino, no one told. Okay. Member of of the gun lobby. Okay, we need to... That's his rival, right? Nadine, do you mind if I ask you something? Oh, yeah, okay. Same thing every time. Okay, we have no more questions for her, so... I think we need to figure out the board a little... Oh, I just saw sun. I just saw sun. Right here by the wall. There we go. Campaign photo. Okay, who is there? How do we look at it? Where is it? Campaign photo. How do we... Who? How do I look at it? Triangle, maybe? Oh, no, I didn't mean to hold triangle. That's a hint. Oh, I didn't mean to use a hint. I hope that doesn't screw anything up for, like, PlayStation trophies or whatever. I didn't mean to use the hint. Ask whose hand Frank is shaking in the picture. I didn't get to see the picture, so I couldn't tell you. That's Governor Johnson. He worked closely with Frank. It looks very friendly. How was their relationship? Detective, that photo is an exercise in public relations. Frank opposed a lot of what Governor Johnson was proposing for the city, so they weren't exactly friends. Okay. I'd often hear Frank getting heated on calls with the governor, but Frank had a tendency to get heated on most calls. When you've worked in politics as long as I have, you learn that it's all part of the process. People with egos all think they know the best. Okay, so Daniel's rivals. Okay, so try linking evidence to unlock new dialogues. Check for the icons to see what might be missing. A link. You can't. Okay, so told no one else where Daniels was. Didn't know Daniels was home. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, my family. Jeez, I just don't know. Let's see. Frank Daniels. Nadine. I just don't know. He was shot. Why was he shot? Hmm. Shoot, I just don't know. Had been planned for a week, shot at home, ring schedule. Daniel's leading rivals in polls. Daniel's rivals. I just don't know. Nadine and Governor Johnson. Do they have a connection, maybe? I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. This is tough. It is. It's really tough. Hint. Sure. Daniel's rivals. Daniel's leading. Okay, so... dialogue, okay. Seems like Daniels was creeping ahead in the polls. I'm guessing Governor Johnson's will be privately relieved. Are you saying Daniels' murder was politically motivated? What? No, I just think about it. Who benefits the most from this? I've thought about it. You're reaching, Huston. Johnson was not taking out competition, was he? We can't rule anything out. Okay, I'm not done. All right. Johnson arranged hit on Daniels, politically motivated. Okay. Oh man. Shoot, I just don't know. Didn't know Daniels was home. Gun lobby. I just don't know. Another hint, maybe? I hate taking all these hints, but what else am I supposed to do? This is tough. This is tougher than I thought it was going to be. Okay, Johnson arranged hit on Daniels. Come on, finicky. Finicky. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, Houston. Nobody liked you at the academy, did they? Your political motivation theory is a bust. If Johnson was expecting Daniels to be at the opening of the water treatment plant, why would he have sent a goon around to his home to take him out? I was just checking you were paying attention. Okay, so I'm thinking it was probably the secretary involved somehow if it wasn't politically motivated. So, Nadine? Why? Why? Maybe she was... Let's see, you can organize workspace to make things neater. It's a good idea to move evidence as you build your story. Okay, so... You can move all this over here now. Hmm. Nadine Rapino. No one else. You know, organize. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk to her one more time. If ask about. Yeah, there we go. Frank's home life. What do you know about Frank's home life? It was just him and his wife. He wasn't one to talk about private life. Frank worked a lot. Believe me, those late nights in the office can put a strain. Marriage, define strain. More often than not, I was making an awkward call to Mrs. Daniels explaining that Frank wouldn't be home for dinner. How did Miss Daniels seem? Sometimes angry, like, hold the phone away from my ear angry. It didn't seem like they were very happy, but I think she's worried about him. She was always calling, asking where he was and when he'd be home. Ooh, maybe the wife? Okay, okay. That's interesting. That's a new wife always asking where he was. Okay. Okay. Newspaper. Take a review of Daniel's home life. Shot at home. Hmm. This is interesting. Let's see. What's expected at an event? Wife always home with family. Didn't go to event. Home with family. Oh man, let's get another hint. Okay, new dialogue. Man, I'm making a mess of that board, but what else am I supposed to do? I'm like so lost right now. This is way harder than I thought it was going to be. Ask about Frank's wife calling. Okay. Are you sure it was only you who knew where Frank was? If his wife was always calling, asking where he was. Right, actually, Rosemary did call asking when Frank would be home at some time before 7 last night. I told her I didn't know and that she'd have to call Frank at home. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I guess it's lucky that Rosemary wasn't at home last night, too. Okay. Thank you for your time. So, that's new information right there. Rosemary Daniels. It's a good idea to submit only substantial evidence. Okay, why? Okay, so we shouldn't submit it yet. Is that what it's telling me? She was mad he was a workaholic. Shot at home. Wife knew he was at home. Okay. Why, though? Time of death. Tapping out. Tell Nate about Frank's wife. Apart from Miss Rapino, the only person who knew Frank was at home was his wife, Rosemary Daniels. An unhappy marriage is a good reason as any to murder someone. Ouch, I won't ask what makes you say that. Nice work, though. Let's wrap up here and get back to the station. Okay, so it was. Now we have a reason. Alright, it's a good idea to submit only. Let's just submit that, see what happens. Submission. Let's see. Are you sure you want to make no? Because there's still a question mark there. Unhappy married because he was always a workaholic. And that should be good enough, right? The question mark went away. Let's submit it and see what happens. Success! Hey, look at that. B rank though, because I scribbled up the board so much probably. Not bad for my first like real mission. Okay, I'll look into Rapino's alibi. You don't believe her? It's not really about what I believe now, is it? Objectivity will only get you so far, Cassandra. You're going to need to listen to your gut eventually. Cass, I may trust my I may trust my gut, but I'm not sure a judge would. I mean, look at it. There's no time to worry about Nadine Rapino right now. For the Lady Daniels hath returned. What? Rosemary Daniels is back. We can question her at home. Okay, so we're heading to the house now. This is it's a little slower moving, but I kind of dig it. I like the setup. It's a very simple game, you know. But it definitely has a lot of good things, you know, a lot of things going for it. It's definitely interesting if you like these type of detective puzzle, you know, solving type games. So let's go ahead and wrap up this first video here. All right, so that's where I'm gonna end my first look at Murder Mystery Machine here on PlayStation. I do appreciate you watching on Nalyo Gaming. If you haven't already done so, please click that like button. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Share with your friends. Follow me on Twitter at RiseUp44 and at Nalyo Gaming. And please consider subscribing to me here on Nalyo Gaming. So if I didn't mention it earlier, I do want to make sure to let you know I was provided with the game key thanks to Vincent and his team on behalf of MICROIDS. And just a shout out to everyone involved. And, I appreciate this opportunity to check out the game and create content to share with you all. So there's links below for everywhere you'll be able to pick the game up if you're interested. It gets a thumbs up from me. I really like puzzle games and solving crimes, and I don't know, I just always have. And yeah, this is definitely right up my alley. It may not be for everyone, but I think there's enough going for it that it's worth picking up if you're interested in these types of games. So yeah, thumbs up from me. Again, links below for where you can pick it up. I guess we'll wrap it up there. I appreciate you watching. Any comments, questions, all that, leave it below. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.